Surah Al-Isra 17 and ayah 45-46. وَإِذَا قَرَأْتَ الْقُرْآنَ جَعَلْنَا بَيْنَكَ وَبَيْنَ الَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْآخِرَةِ حِجَابًا مَسْتُورًا وَجَعَلْنَا عَلَى قُلُوبِهِمْ أَكِنَّةً أَنْ يَفْقَهُوهُ وَفِي آذَانِهِمْ وَقْرًا وَإِذَا ذَكَرْتَ رَبَّكَ فِي الْقُرْآنِ وَحْدَهُ وَلَّوْا عَلَى أَدْبَارِهِمْ نُفُورًا. When you read Al-Quran, the reading, we put between you and those who believe not in the hereafter an invisible hijab veil. And we put the coverings over their hearts, and that they should understand it. And the deafness is in their ears. And when you mention your Lord, Him alone in Al-Quran, the reading, then they turn away on their backs fleeing. Now in this ayah, Allah is explaining again those people who reject, those people who do not believe in the hereafter. What is the hereafter? Is that every man has to die and will be resurrected, he will come back to life again on the other side. And then he has to give his account, what he has been doing in this world. So people who do not believe that they will die and will come back to life and they have to give their account is hereafter, after this life. So if you do not believe that you have to pass the exams on the other side, so you will not study here. This examination is going on. This process is going on. You are in the examination, that you are doing, everything is being recorded, and on the day of judgment it will be presented to you. So now if you do not believe in the last day, Allah says, when you read the Quran, وَإِذَا قَرَأْتَ الْقُرْآنَ جَعَلْنَا بَيْنَكَ وَبَيْنَ الَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْآخِرَةِ. When you read the Quran, we put between you and those who believe not in the hereafter a hijab, a veil invisible. A hijab, a veil invisible. You cannot see that hijab, but people who do not believe in the last day or in the hereafter, Allah puts a hijab or a veil between the reader of the Quran and between the listener. So the person whom Allah puts the veil, what happens to him? We put the coverings over their hearts. وَجَعَلْنَا عَلَى قُلُوبِهِمْ أَكِنَّةً أَنْ يَفْقَهُوهُ وَفِي آذَانِهِمْ وَقْرًا وَإِذَا ذَكَرْتَ رَبَّكَ فِي الْقُرْآنِ وَحْدَهُ وَلَّوْا عَلَى أَدْبَارِهِمْ نُفُورًا. And we put the coverings over their hearts that they should understand it. And the deafness is in their ears. And when you mention your Lord, Him alone in the Quran, the reading, they turn away on their backs fleeing. So people who do not believe in the last day, Allah puts a hijab, a veil, invisible, number one, and then He put a covering over their hearts that they understand the Quran. So you see, when a person says he cannot understand the Quran, you know what's going on? According to this ayah, it is Allah has put a hijab and veil. Allah has put a hijab, a veil, that he does not believe in the hereafter. He does not believe that I will die, I will come back to life again, and I have to give my account. He doesn't believe that. So what if you don't believe that? What Allah does is, He put a hijab, a veil, and on his heart he puts a covering so that he cannot understand. So can you see in the world this kind of people, that this hijab, you can see the hijab, a veil, that people are reading the Quran in Arabic. You see the veil, they can understand. You understand what I'm saying? Majority of the people are reading the Arabic Quran, non-Arabic speaking people, and this veil is there, they can't understand. First of all, I start with this. The Ajami people, or the people who do not understand the language Arabic, when they read a Quran, if they don't believe in the hereafter, you see so many people in the world are reading the Quran and there is a veil is there, they can't understand. This ayah says we put a covering over their hearts, they should understand it. And the deafness in their ears. And when you mention your Lord, Him alone in the Quran, they turn away on their backs fleeing. So can you imagine this? That the majority of the people, the Quran is the book of Allah that has been read 24 hours by mankind and the most read book in the whole world. The maximum book that ever read in all times is the Quran. All the time people are reading the Quran. 24 hours people are reading the Quran, all parts of the world. I am using the whole world. And it is understood very less. Minimum people are understanding. Why is that so? Because they don't believe in the hereafter. That's Allah says. Those who believe not in the hereafter, we put an invisible hijab veil. And we put the covering on their heart, they should understand it. So ladies and gentlemen, it is not me putting all this on you people. Or I am one of them. Remember this. The day you realize that you have to give your account, then you will try to understand it. And you want to pass the exams on the day of judgment. So that is why Allah says, he's not trying to that you should be afraid of. He's also trying to put in your mind that fire, you will be put into fire.